Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. It's been a minute since I've been on my motorcycle. I think it's been like 1 or 2 weeks. We are currently riding and it is around 110 degrees. So that's a lot of fun, you know. Yeah, it is very hot. So, you know, not the funnest to ride in. Just getting used to it. So it's hot, but once you get up to speed, it's not too bad. But you definitely do have to get up to speed. And I'm also waiting to be able to ride on the freeways, because anything around me, you always take a freeway to get there, because surface streets suck. Obviously, the highway is better than surface streets. So I'm just waiting to get my full license. It kind of sucks not having it. So I haven't ridden in a couple weeks. Me and Joe want to go do another ride soon. It's been a minute since we've been out. But yeah, it's just been pretty hot, pretty sunny. You know, I now have 2 vehicles that don't have AC. I bought a truck for anyone who didn't watch that video. Yeah, the truck's it's been a interesting ride so far. When we went to go pick up the truck, it was pretty interesting, because when we got there, the battery was dead, so the car wouldn't start. So we were like, okay, you know, he's probably had it sitting there. I mean, I'm literally riding and it's 110 degrees right now, so no one wants to be riding with no air conditioning. You know, air conditioning's nice. I don't know how everyone did it back then without air conditioning. So he hadn't ridden it and the battery was completely dead. That's dirt. Okay, that was, you know, you never like to see gravel in the road. The battery was completely dead. So the problem was it wouldn't start. So luckily he had a hill next to his house, and we just basically push started it, which is you put it in second gear. You get going a little fast and then you just drop the clutch and it does the same exact thing the starter does. And it started right up. It sounded good. The interior looked very nice. So one thing with those older trucks is those interiors are freaking beat. And that interior looked beautiful. Everything ran fine. I didn't see any leaks. We looked under. There's a little bit of surface rust, but I mean, it's 47 years old. What do you expect? We kickstarted it. Everything looked good. So I was like, okay, I bought the truck. I drove it home. I needed to put a new battery in it. Luckily, I didn't stall on the way home. Could you imagine I stalled it and it wouldn't start back up? That would have been very tragic. So I drove it home, and then I didn't notice it was leaking at first. So it was leaking a little bit. And I noticed it when I parked it that night, and I walked out the next morning because I forgot what I was gonna do. Yep, ride me, Tesla, ride me. Ride me. Yeah, ride a motorcycle. Freaking idiot Tesla. Who drives a freaking Tesla? My dad drives a Tesla. That's who drives a Tesla. Too many Teslas. I walked out, noticed it was leaking the next morning, and any modern car, if it starts leaking, you're like, oh no, that's no good. And so I thought, oh no, that's no good on my truck, but it's actually fine. Oh, the temptation of lane split, but I feel like I'm new and I shouldn't. This is when the heat sucks. It's a freaking 110 degrees and I'm stuck behind a Dodge. Ooh, that was a big bump. No, so it was leaking. I was like, oh shoot. I don't know what to do. I'm kind of freaked out because it was quite a bit of oil. I changed the oil. I put synthetic in it. I changed the oil filter. I was like, okay, no, it's still leaking, and now it's leaking even more probably because I just put synthetic in it. Well, I didn't know that at the time, obviously. But I figured out, yep, it's leaking, and that's bad, I assumed. And it's bad. I mean, it's the rear main seal though, but it's an old truck. You know, what really do you expect on an old truck? Those things leak It's got a 360 big block V8 5.9 liter, so it's gonna have some leaks, you know. My dad has a friend, his name is Ray. Thank you, Ray. If you're watching this, you saved me. So I was scared and I was like, man, I just got scammed. So if you've seen a recent video on my mom's channel where she's like, yeah, he got scammed, that's because we originally thought I got scammed. And then Ray came over. He basically told me I just need to drive it more. So basically those old trucks sitting there is not good at all. They need to be driven. And it was smoking a bunch through the tailpipe because it's burning off a bunch of old crap and it needs to burn off all the old crap. So he just wants me to drive it. And so I was like, okay, I can do that. So I've been driving it quite a bit. And then my coolant box falls out, which I showed in a previous video. I need to go in and get a frickin' water. No, I don't. I don't want a water right now. Well, I want a water. I just don't really know how badly I want the water. Anyways. So then basically he just diagnosed a bunch of stuff. I had some orders, some gauges ordered. The gauges just got here today. So I'll be installing those gauges. I'll be paying attention to temperatures. If I need to replace the rear main seal, which I eventually will have to, if that is my problem, which is it's fixable. He said it would take a weekend for a professional. He said for a newbie like me, it's probably gonna take 2 weekends. And then I was like, okay, so it's probably gonna take me 3 weekends. You know, I got this truck. I'm gonna become mechanically inclined, I think is the right wording for it. So I'm just gonna get my inner mechanic out, and I'm gonna figure out how to fix this truck, get it working good. I don't know how coolant systems work, and I don't know if my coolant system's working currently. So I am not too sure. I'm still figuring it out, you know. It's not too big of a deal so far. I mean, I don't know if it's overheating or not because my temperature gauge is currently not working, but we're installing one tomorrow, and then I will have that baby back on the road, be driving it around. Honestly, I don't know. Everything's going fine though. I mean, I originally thought I got scammed, but I did not. So I'm very happy with all of that. Also, I got through my first summer school weeks, and I'm on like a 4-week class. And I have so much work to do in a 4-week class. There's 6 units. That's 2 units a week. So I'm doing quite a bit of school, trying to get a truck all worked out and together. So I have 2 vehicles without air conditioning, which I gotta kind of get used to. But it's bearable, especially when you're going fast, which you could not look at my speed right now. That would be I'd be a criminal or something. Actually, you don't need to know the speed limit. I'm getting everything together. I'm getting my life together. I'm starting to look at some places to work. I don't know, I'm thinking about a lot of stuff right now, just figuring out school. The start of school is coming back up soon. Sometime in April. I think I go back April something. I don't freaking know. Why would I know? So the school is coming back up. We're gonna find out what classes I have, and it's gonna be my senior year. So honestly, just been getting life together recently. Will I have to put my feet down? I will. I've been seeing a lot less bikers recently. It feels so good to be back on my bike. It's been a minute. That's all that's been going on. It's been a minute since I've done a biking video and I missed it, so decided to make one. I have to bear through 110 degrees, but it's for the video. And I miss this. I miss being on the bike. I need to clean and lube the chain. That's on the list, but you know, it's not being driven at all recently, so I'm not too worried about it. Trying to get my truck in order. It's getting there though, honestly. I'm feeling good. I love driving it. I just enjoy driving that older, rugged vehicle. Sharp around the corners. I enjoy it. I've hit like every red light on this freaking drive. I'm just like, let me through the red light. Coming up with more video ideas. I think I want to do like a whole mechanic series on my truck. Just go through, show you guys everything, show you me fixing it. I feel like that could be a good series. Let me know if you guys want to see that or not. But that is gonna do it for today's video. Honestly, I just wanted to give everyone an update, tell a quick story. It's just what's going on in life. I need to go back home before I'm cooking like a hot pocket in this jacket. Human hot pocket. One last pull for everybody. All right, see y'all next time. Bye-bye. This is fun. I miss this.